Have you ever asked the question, why is there something instead of nothing? We are driven by human experience to seek a reason for our existence and for the world around us. Physics and astronomy strongly suggest, to the best of our current knowledge, that the universe is expanding and that it had a beginning. Thus, the evidence suggests that the universe began to exist and that it was created from nothing. The atheist holds, as an ultimate axiom of faith, that all it is just popped into existence from nothing, a point at which all known laws break down, and by the agency of nothing. But does this faith make sense? Intuition tells us that from nothing comes nothing. So why does something exist? Surely there is a reason, a first cause that brought this universe into existence. Simply put, this argument has often been structured as follows. First, anything that begins to exist requires a cause. Second, the universe began to exist. Conclusion, the universe has a cause. This line of reasoning makes the argument that, in this case, the ultimate cause for the universe must be uncaused and changeless, neither beginning to exist, nor itself a system of events and changes. Another way of looking at the question of cause is to consider sufficient reason. Whatever exists, human experience shows, demands explanation. If nothing existed, no reason would be required. But since we are here, we rightly ask, why something rather than nothing? The Christian theistic view of human knowledge is that the universe is created by God according to a specific design plan. Our minds have been constituted in such a way by God that under the right conditions they lead to true belief production. Since we have been made in God's image, our minds are designed to relate to the real world. Christian theism thus provides a personal explanation for knowledge and rationality. Let us assume for a moment that the Christian worldview is not correct and try to examine the implications of the naturalistic perspective, impersonal explanations held by many non-theists. Simply stated, if we hold that human beings are the product of undirected, naturalistic evolutionary processes from the goo through the zoo to you, do we not have very good reason to doubt our own minds? A naturalistic account of human origins gives no basis for thinking that our belief-forming processes give us anything like an accurate picture of the world, since there's no designed rational structure in the mind or the world. We have arisen with all our cognitive faculties from irrational animals. Thus, the basis for reliable thinking processes is sufficiently weak that it makes sense to doubt one's own conclusions. If one has reason to doubt our belief-forming processes themselves, then one has reason to doubt all one's beliefs, including the belief that naturalism is the best explanation for human origins. So the naturalist holds an implicitly irrational position that can only lead to extreme skepticism about all knowledge. The biggest problem facing the atheist is that deep inside we each know that there is a creator and that we are the creatures. Because of this, we cannot find the true interpretation of reality by ourselves, for we neither create, control, nor sustain ourselves or our environment. Many of us know deep inside that our own answers do not satisfy, but we resist God's claim on our lives and avoid facing the tough questions honestly because we are afraid of meeting God and afraid of God's demands on our lives. Belief of some kind is inescapable. Faith is a necessary aspect of the life of every human being, and authority is a governing reality in all our lives. We can trust in Jesus Christ not because of philosophical certainty derived from mere arguments, but with confidence because of the overwhelming evidence of his existence that he has provided for those who will seek him with an open heart. The skeptic offers nothing but his or her cynicism. Christ offers life, light, and knowledge. if we will seek him.
Thank you for listening to this message brought to you by the Ezra Institute for Contemporary Christianity. To learn more about the Ezra Institute's mission to advance the Lordship of Christ, please visit www.ezrainstitute.ca.